Are we live?
Alright, so yes, we are live now.
Hey!
No, it took a little bit longer than normal. It's what happens when running around here trying to run 9 businesses at this place. So we want to get on here and give you some information about Mercari.
Yes.
And Bonnie discovered a trick last night on how to really increase
Ramp up your
sales
sales, yes.
on Mercari. So Bonnie, go ahead. You're going to have to break it down for them, just step by step. I'll do a video on Camtasia on the computer, actually in the Mercari account, showing you where to go step by step. But for right now, you're just going to have to follow Bonnie along with where she tells you to go inside of your Mercari account. If you don't have a Mercari account, you should definitely get one. If you don't have products for Mercari, if you're an Amazon Package Ship program client, you should have products for Mercari. So anything that's coming back as customer damaged, anything that's been sitting in your account a little bit too long, these are the products that you want to sell on Mercari. Pull them off of Amazon, sell them on Mercari. It's exactly what we do. Last night, how much money did we make?
We made about $1,800 on Mercari last night, and like 80% of that was within 1 hour.
Within 1 hour, her discovering, like, hey, let me try this instead of this. It's just split testing and finding out ways that things work. So Bonnie, explain to them real quick what you did and how they can do it as well.
Okay, so let me back up real quick and share with y'all how I got started on Mercari and why I got started on Mercari and the power of selling on other platforms. So my number one issue about 6 months ago was I really wanted to grow my retail presence online and offline. And so I saw all these people that were doing Poshmark and doing Mercari, and I was like, well, just let me try it. So I started my Mercari account about at the end of October of last year, somewhere around that time frame. And I've been selling on Mercari for about 6 months now. I started off listing about 10. My goal was to list 10 products a day on Mercari, and so I would literally bring 10 pairs of shoes home that were customer returns on Amazon. They were defective. They were really nice shoes, whether they be Michael Kors, Coach, Kate Spade, Uggs, really nice high-end premier shoes that maybe had one little bitty scratch on them or just were returned from Amazon and couldn't go back in. And I was like, well, I don't want to sell them in my retail store, sell them on Facebook for $15 to $30 because I know that they're worth more than that. So I'm going to set up an online platform where I can liquidate this inventory that I can't sell on Amazon for profit, right? Because I still paid for these products and I don't want to just sell them for $10, $15. I want to sell them for more than that. So I started listing about 10 products on Mercari every day. That was my goal. And so within 30 days, I had well over 100 products on my account. And that's when it started to compound. Okay, so within the first 30 days, I started selling about 1 to 2 products a day. Within the last 6 months, I have sold anywhere from 5 to 10 products a day. And last night, I found a really cool feature on Mercari, and you guys may have heard about it. What I have been doing for the last 4 to 5 months is I've been promoting my products to, I've been promoting 10 listings per day to the entire Mercari presence. So I know that if you guys are familiar with promoting products on Mercari,
Show them exactly where to go first.
So you'll sign into your Mercari account, you'll go down to selling, and you'll click on the products that you have on sale, right? And so it'll come up with all the products that you have active in your account. Okay, well, if you look at that, it will have a button that says promote. Okay, so by clicking on promote, it gives you 2 options. Okay, what I have been doing is I've been promoting to everyone, which is a public sale that takes your listing back to the top of the news feed, and it drops your cost by like 5%. Okay, so let's say I have a product that's on sale for $100. So it's really only dropping that price by $5, right? Well, there's another option that you have that you can promote to likers only. And this is super powerful. Some people may already be doing it. Well, I wasn't, guys. And I thought I knew everything about Mercari. I was making good money on Mercari. I was promoting 10 listings per day because that's the maximum amount of listings that you can promote to the public on Mercari. 10 listings per day. So I now have over 500 or almost 500 products listed on my Mercari account, and that really hinders my business when I can only promote 10 listings. So when I realized that I've been doing it wrong this entire time and I was still making profit, but I wasn't really reaching out to the audience like I should be efficiently. So what I started to do is I tested the second option last night where I promoted to likers only. And the reason why this is so powerful is because, one, the people that have already liked your listings, it is their size, okay? They've already shown interest in the item. They know how much it costs, and they've already shown interest. So you need to follow up with them. Those are the people that are more likely to purchase. So you want to get your offer in front of those people because you're more likely to turn a sale that way. So when I realized that, I started doing split tests and I started realizing, holy crap, I can't just promote to 10 listings per day. I can promote to likers only with every single listing that I have. I have some listings on Mercari that have over 32 people that have liked that product. So when I promote to those likers, I'm reaching out to 32 people with just that one listing. When if I have over 400 listings and an average of 10 likes per listing, I'm reaching out to 4,000 people that have already shown interest in this product. It's their size, they know the price, and they're just looking for a deal. So what I did was I waited until 5 to 6 o'clock at night last night. And I literally said in my bed.
Why did you wait till 5?
Because that's the time that everybody gets off. That's the time that everybody's on their phone. They're sitting at home. They're getting ready to make dinner. They're glued to their phone and they're just trying to recap what everybody's been doing on social media. So that's the time that I submit this offer because that's the time that they're going to be looking at their phone and they're going to immediately see that offer when I send it to them. So at 5 to 6 o'clock, I sat in my bed for 2 hours and I literally went one by one to every single listing that I had and I promoted to my likers only. And it took me a few minutes and I dropped that price to from $5 to $10 per listing, and I have my prices a little bit higher than I would normally do because I mark them up so that I can mark it down and call it a sale.
Boom! I know some of y'all heard that commercial. We don't mark it up just to mark it down and call it a sale. Well, we do.
That leaves room for you to negotiate because everybody wants a deal, and so if you mark it up and mark it down and call it a deal, people feel like they're getting a deal and they want to purchase because they're like, oh wow, like that's $5 to $10 less than what I
Even if it's already a good deal, people want to know that you're willing to bend a little bit because they're going to come out of back pockets of money. Go ahead.
And another really cool thing on this feature about promoting to likers only is that it's an exclusive offer. And so they only have 24 hours to make a decision on this purchase. So it's an impulse purchase, right? They're like, wow, this product is $50 and I liked it at $50 and now she's offering me an exclusive deal for $40 and I only have 24 hours to make the decision. I'm buying right now before anybody else purchases.
FOMO. Fear of missing out.
Yes. Exactly. So I did this for 400 listings last night and reached out to over probably like 5,000 people right around the time that people were getting off at night, and I had over 20 sales last night for almost $2,000 within about a 2-hour time frame. It was so powerful, guys, and I cannot believe that I just figured this out. Some people that are watching this may have already figured this out, but the power of volume and having multiple listings in your account and being able to promote to likers only, not only can you just do this on Mercari, but you can also do this on Poshmark, and that was one of the reasons that was one of the realizations that I had was when I figured out that you can do this on Poshmark. I was like, well, why can't you do this on Mercari? Boom, you can. And this is why I made over $2,000 yesterday within 2 hours sitting in my bed, and I just promoted to the likers only. And I had probably 30 to 40 messages of people going back and forth with me within that hour saying, hey, thanks for sending the offer out to me. Are you willing to negotiate? Can you ship out tomorrow? Can you do a little bit better on the shipping price? Are these true to size? Like, they're asking questions and I'm sitting there replying to them within minutes and saying, hey, thanks for following up. Like, yes, like, let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to follow my Mercari store. We post new listings every single day and we'll make sure that you get a great deal. Blah, 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 blah. This is super powerful, guys. I made over $2,000 last night and I'm kicking myself in the butt for not doing this sooner.
It's all right. I mean, the thing is, you got to learn at some point. You've got to figure out like what works and what doesn't. So what Bonnie was already doing worked. And then she found something that worked a little bit better.
And so the great thing about this too is I am listing about 15 to 25 pairs of shoes on Mercari every day. And when you promote to likers only, it's an exclusive offer for only 24 hours, right? So what my strategy now for dropping prices is not to drop prices every week on Mercari, but to leave my prices up a little bit higher and then offer an exclusive deal to promote to my likers only once or twice a week and let them know, and it sends them a specific notification letting them know, hey, this is a personal offer for you only. So it makes them feel important, and then they know that that deal is only valuable, it's only available for so long, and then you can offer it to them later, and that way you can leave your prices a little bit higher, and so then you can you can have that offer, every 4 days or something like that. Because
it's not something you probably want to do every day, because then people will just be like, oh, they're going to send me the same offer
But you need
tomorrow.
to do this regularly.
Absolutely.
Like anytime that you list something in your account, like if, let's say that you have 5 likers on an item, right? And you send this offer out to those 5 people, and then 4 or 5 days later, you now have 10 likers on that item. So now you need to send the offer again, because one, the offer was expired before, so you're sending a second follow-up to the people that already got your exclusive offer that's no longer available again. Maybe they just hadn't got paid yet, and they didn't have the money to purchase it, but now you have 2 times the amount of people that have liked it, so you're going to be reaching out to double the amount of people, and then following up with the people that had already seen the offer previously. So,
and follow-up's important. Okay, we know through Grant Cardone, my sales team over here talked about it, that it typically 86% of sales come through on the 5th to 12th follow-up.
Building a relationship.
Only 1% of sales come on a one-call close. Like a one-call close, one time I speak to you. Like many of y'all, okay, that have done business with us, you understand that I've had to call multiple times. My sales team has had to call multiple times. Okay, same thing happens in your business. You're not going to get the business 99% of the times, statistically proven. Okay, 99% of the times you're not going to get the sale on the first time. Only 2% of sales are made on the second contact. Okay, so understanding that 5 to 12 follow-ups equals 86% of all sales, what do you need to be doing? You need to be following up. Okay?
In different ways too. Like, don't just follow up with them by shooting them a message. I get messages all the time on Mercari, people saying, hey, does this fit true to size? Or really funny questions like, hey, I wear a size 7 and these are a size 7.5. Do you think that they'll fit me? Little silly questions like that, but it's so important to respond to them and say, hey, thank you for reaching out to me. These are a size 7 and I feel like they fit true to size. I'm not sure if they'll fit you, but feel free to browse the selection. We'll make sure that you get a great deal. Don't forget to follow our Mercari store. We have other shoes in this size as well. And then let's say that they never respond. Well, in 4 days, let's say a couple days go by and it's Friday at 5 or 6 o'clock at night again, right? And you're scrolling through your Mercari feed and you see all these messages, the people that didn't respond to you, and you had sent them a message like 4 days ago. Respond to them and say, hey, I hope you're having a great day today. I just wanted to follow up and see if you're still interested in this product. I can offer $5 off if you purchase tonight. I can ship same day. Boom, you're following up with them. If they don't respond, then send them an exclusive promote to likers the next day. Yeah, exactly. So you're following up with them multiple different ways, and you're keeping your name out there so they remember you, and they're like, oh, I remember the store Simply Unique Boutique that has these shoes that I've been looking at. Let me check them out. I just got paid today. Let me buy them.
Well, let me give you a personal example too, because Bonnie brings up a really good point right there. So I'm sure that many of you've got phone calls from me before. You probably get phone calls from people that you want to do business with. Heck, there's probably things in your own life that you know you want to buy, but you've got kids, you've got a job, you've got church, you've got this meeting over here. Last night I had a homeowners association meeting. I also was supposed to go to a softball practice yesterday and speak with the team about this. I've got 9 businesses that I'm running over here. I forget, and it's not that I'm trying to forget, I just forget. And so you have to understand that folks aren't not buying from you because they don't like you. They're not buying from you because they don't want to do business with you. They're not buying from you because they forgot about you. Okay? As much as I follow up with people, they forget about me in Wholesale Universe. We called a guy a minute ago that we've called 3 times in the last 7 days. And he's like, oh man, thanks for calling me. I totally forgot about this.
Yes.
Okay,
and
so
they appreciate it. They don't feel like you're bothering them.
You're not. It's part of you wouldn't be doing your job and be in business making money if you weren't following up with these folks. Okay, if you're not following up, if you're not following up in general, you're going to go out of business eventually. Okay?
I would say 50% of my sales on Mercari are from me following up or submitting an offer or promoting my product.
You have to do that. Yeah, you have to absolutely do that. And if you don't, somebody else like myself or Bonnie will follow up and will take the sell. Okay, so follow up is important. If you're not doing that, you're not going to make the sell. Now, lastly, let's go over ways to get inventory to sell on Mercari. Okay, one is the inventory you already have on Amazon. That's great inventory to sell on Mercari. If it comes back as customer damaged, if it's been sitting in there too long, if you say, hey, this has been in there for 6 to 12 months or 12 months plus, I don't want to see these long-term storage fees, recall it. Hold the inventory yourself and sell it on Mercari and list it and then hold the inventory. The great thing about this, it is not like a stock. Okay, the value isn't just dropping on the item. If the item's worth $99, it's worth $99. Okay, now if you decide to give it for half off, then it's worth half off. But to me, all of my inventory starting out is worth full retail price. And I compare every single sale, and so do you, to full retail price. Well, hey, it's worth $100. You're getting it at $50, you're getting a 50% off deal. Okay? So that's how you have to play into it. Now the other part about that is if you don't want to wait for your inventory on Amazon to sell, or maybe you're not an Amazon seller, that's not a problem. I have over 2,000 pallets available every single day on our website. At least 1,500 to 2,000 pallets available every single day. I just updated the website right now. You can go to it, www.wholesaleuniversepage.com. There's pallets starting for as low as $300 to $500, and they work their way up to $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $40,000. All right, you can buy as much as you want, and buying a pallet off of our website, you're getting a much better deal. Okay, we're not quality control.
More profit margins.
More profit margins. You're getting it to you quicker, and you can sell it on any platform, including Mercari, Poshmark, Amazon, eBay. It does not matter.
And the great thing about Poshmark and Mercari and other platforms like this is, one, you can list them and you don't have to worry about any restricted brands that you can't sell. You don't have to worry about not getting paid out because you're a brand new seller.
Mercari, how often can you get paid out on Mercari?
Immediately. As soon as the product is delivered, you can transfer it into your bank account.
Into your bank.
Into your bank account.
So,
it takes 1 business day to get transferred.
Did you transfer that money last night?
I have not yet.
Okay, so, but if she wants to, she could transfer it today, yes, and it'd be in the bank tomorrow.
And you don't have to wait. Like, let's say that you have a product that you listed on Mercari 6 months ago. You don't get charged long-term storage fees, okay? You don't get charged anything until the product sells. And you don't get charged 30% fees, you get charged 10%. Poshmark is 20%, so there's much more room for profit for you to go in your pocket so that you can re-up inventory, purchase that nice watch for your wife that she liked, whatever it may be. Go and take care of yourself and spend something nice for yourself, and don't have to let Amazon fees.
She's kind of hitting at something over here.
I started this business for a reason, because I'm like, I have all these products, they can't go to Amazon, and I've got to make money with them somewhere. So I started this, it started working, and I stuck to it for 6 months. I didn't see results the same night. I didn't start making sales the same day I started Mercari. No, I made a goal, and I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to list 10 products a day, every day, until I start seeing results, and then I'm going to bump it up, and I'm going to double down on that. And that's what I did. And now I have somebody that works for me full time that does nothing but upload products into Mercari for me. She ships them. She helps me manage messages. She does it better than I do. But it took me doing it myself and starting with a small goal in order to work my way up so that I can help grow my business. But it didn't happen overnight, guys. Nothing happens overnight.
Yeah, so if you're not getting results right now in business, okay, if you just started, or if you even started 6 months ago, heck, if you even started 9 months or 12 months ago, now by 9 and 12 months, you should see results. But what I'm saying is, my first 9 to 12 months in business, I wasn't anywhere near where I'm at right now. Okay, it takes time and commitment and doing what's required every single day, even when it hurts. That's what me and Bonnie have always set our goals and our targets on. Is as long as we do the right thing every single day, no matter what, and we do what's required, we're eventually going to be where we want to be. Well, I'm not where I want to be, ultimately, but I'm farther along now than I was 3.5 years ago.
Where we thought we would be in 3 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't think that I would have a 10,000 square foot building, 9 businesses, 2 different locations, 15 plus staff members.
Selling 20 products a day on Mercari.
Selling 20 products a day on Mercari, selling 20 or 25, 30 products a day on Amazon, selling retail stores. I didn't know lawn care services. Oh, look, my lawn care services, my partnerships, all my other businesses that outside of Wholesale Universe and Simply Neat Boutique, they were started because of this stuff right here. Because we were selling,
and we took action, and we committed to it, and we were consistent, and we grew it over time.
Absolutely. So, Bonnie, got anything else for them?
I don't, but if you have any questions for us, please feel free to reach out. Check out our website at www.wholesaleuniversepage.com. It's exactly where I'm purchasing my inventory and uploading it to Mercari.
Same stuff that we're selling is the same stuff we offer you.
Yes, exactly. And you'll make tons of money on Mercari, Poshmark, Amazon, Shopify, retail stores, whatever it may be. Let us know, reach out to us, and we'll make sure you get taken care of.
How about?
Have a great day!
Well, have a good one.